Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Rutgers football predictions for the 2019 college football season. Before I continue, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated if you do that. I have a subscriber goal of 200 subscribers by August 24th, which I would love to hit. So go ahead and hit that subscriber button if you haven't subscribed yet. You won't regret it. Rutgers, the last team we're doing in the Big Ten. Let's see where I have them at. We'll go through the pros and cons, the best case and worst case scenario, three toughest and three easiest games. Then we'll go through the schedule game by game. I'll tell you which games I have Rutgers winning and losing, give you a score as well, and then give you a final record prediction and conference record prediction. One of a quick note before I continue: do not hold me to the game by game picks. Just hold me to the record at the end. We'll start off with the pros and cons. One pro and one con for Rutgers. Your one pro is your fans. God bless all your fans that come out to those games. We actually have a Rutgers fan. I'm not going to call him out on my YouTube channel because I didn't get his permission to, but I'm sure he'll see this video. I mean, they should really just pay their fans, honestly, to come to their games. I mean, it's bad at Rutgers. Okay, I'm not gonna try to make fun of Rutgers that much, but it is bad at Rutgers. Your one con is everything else: offense, defense, special teams, talent, coaching, across the board. It's bad. It is really bad at Rutgers. Now let's talk about your best case and worst case scenario. Here's the schedule right here in front of you. Your best case scenario is 6-6. Listen, if Rutgers somehow pulls off some upsets and goes 6-6, that's the only way they're getting into a bowl game. Because I know you can make the argument, well, if we go 5-7, maybe we'll get selected to make a bowl game if there's not enough teams. Yeah, they're gonna pick teams like Southern Cal that might not make a bowl game, Florida State that might not make a bowl game. They're saying they're at 5-7. It's just as Rutgers might be saying they're at 5-7. If Rutgers, Southern Cal, and Florida State are all sitting at 5-7, and they need two more bowl teams, who do you think they're picking? Just think about that for a second. I'll give you a hint. It's not Rutgers. So best case scenario 6-6. Worst case scenario 0-12. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you lose that UMass game at your first game of the year, it might be 0-12 this year for Rutgers. Your three toughest games. We'll talk about your easiest games here in a minute, if you have any. But your three toughest games are Michigan, Ohio State, and Penn State. I went with Penn State over Michigan State because you get Penn State on the road and you get Michigan State at home. I don't think Michigan and Ohio State needs an explanation. Your three easiest games are UMass, Liberty, and Illinois. UMass is probably your only true winnable game. You can maybe make an argument for Liberty. You get Illinois on the road. I know some Rutgers fans think that they could beat my Terps, which is just laughable to me. And Minnesota, since the Minnesota game is actually the homecoming game for Rutgers, people think they have a shot in that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you really only have a shot, really legitimate me. God, I can't say that word. A legit shot in two of these games, UMass and Liberty. Let's go through the schedule game by game, and I'll tell you where I have Rutgers going. First game is a Friday night game at home against UMass. We'll eventually come out for UMass football prediction video. It really just depends on when I get to it. I think you beat UMass. UMass is terrible. The game's in Piscataway or whatever that place is called. I don't know if there's a township at the end. There's a lot of townships. That's a thing. That's a northeast thing. But I think you beat UMass 38-27. It'll be a good game, but at the end, I'm gonna say you're better than UMass. UMass is just god awful. Next game at Rutgers. Not at Rutgers, man. At Iowa. Loss 38-3. Listen, Iowa's just a better team than you, and it's on the road. And by the way, we have done all the teams on the schedule except UMass and Liberty. And Liberty is actually coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Then you get your first bye week. Every team gets 2 bye weeks because of how the calendar aligns with the schedule. Coming off the bye week at home against Boston College, I give you a puncher's chance in this game, but you lose. Boston College's defense is just too much. 33-6, Boston College. Next game at Michigan. Didn't he put up 77 points on you one year? Or something like that. Maybe it was 76. But I think you lose to Michigan. It's on the road, 59-10. Next game, Maryland. There's no way I'm picking my Terps to lose to Rutgers this year. 48-21, Maryland. I know it's at home. I'm not being biased. Maryland should beat you very easily. Next game at Indiana, lost. Listen, if this game was in Rutgers, I would actually give you a puncher's chance in this one. But it's in Indiana. We just did the the Indiana football prediction videos earlier today. Go check that out. But I have Indiana winning this game, 48-20. Next game, Minnesota at home. It is your homecoming game. I do give you a puncher's shot in this one. I know people are very high on Minnesota. I'm not. I actually think Minnesota might be a bit disappointing this year. I think you still lose to them though by 4 touchdowns, 49-21. Next game, Liberty at home. Another game. I think you have a shot against Liberty. It depends how Liberty is looking. But their head coach, Hugh Freeze, I mean, he could go in there with an FCS team, which is basically what Liberty is, because they only been in FBS play for, 2 or 3 years now. I think Liberty beats you 41-24. Next game at Illinois. Just did that football prediction video. Go check it out. But I think you lose to Illinois. If this was in Rutgers, I'll give you a shot. But last year, this game was in Rutgers, and Illinois beat the brakes off you. Give me Illinois to win this one, 45-21. Then you get your second bye, and then the final 3 games. I'm just gonna go through as quickly as I can. Ohio State lost 55-20. Michigan State lost 43-13. At Penn State lost 45-14. You have no shot in those 3 games. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You have absolutely no shot in those 3 games. Maybe you can make an argument for the Michigan State game because the offense may struggle some, but they're returning 18 out of the 21 starters. Anyways, if you count up all the wins and losses, 1-11 with an 0-9 conference record. 1-11 with an 0-9 conference record. The good news is that you don't go 0-12. Bad news is that you're the worst team in the Big Ten. Yeah, again. Chris Sash, listen, I thought he should have been fired last year. He's going to be fired if he goes 1-11. I'm just going to break it to you. I know Rutgers fans wouldn't mind that. So that's a good thing, I guess. Chris Sash is going to be let go or fired, rather. But overall, Rutgers, it's just going to be a rough year for Rutgers. And I'm not trying to be mean. If I'm sounding like I'm being mean, my apologies. But I just want to be completely honest with you. I have no faith in Rutgers winning more than 3 games this year. I really don't. I only said 6-6 only to make you all feel like you have hope or something. I don't think you'll make a bowl game. I really don't. Even if everything goes right. The talent is just not there. But comment down below, tell me what you think. I'm sure I'll get some dislikes on this video or wherever. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated if you do that. Thanks for watching, and this is McD the Beast signing off.